Morning, everyone. Icy here. Just read a little article, and actually it came up on the news earlier today, too, this morning. The Department of Justice is targeting Elon Musk and his company for, get this, failure to hire illegals. I'm sorry, you can call them immigrants all you want, but they're not. They're here illegally. They broke federal law coming here, and now the Department of Justice under the Biden administration is targeting Elon Musk and his company for failure to hire illegals. You do realize that his company deals with rockets and stuff, and to hire an illegal puts him into the international arms dealership category, makes him a target. Why are they doing this? I don't know. But this begs the question, what are we, the American citizens, going to do about it? Because that action, flat out, that action itself is what communist countries do. They target businesses. They put pressure upon businesses. You comply, or we will figure out a way to target you and destroy you. Well, look what they did to Trump, okay? They have been targeting him since he walked down the stairs at Trump Tower back then, saying that he was going to run for the presidency of the United States. From that moment on, he has been targeted, period. There's no discussion saying, well, he did this and he did that. If you come up with excuses as to why this is happening and why that is happening, then you are part of the problem, because he was targeted, period. Up until that time, everybody kissed his butt. They wanted to be like Trump. Rappers talked about him. Celebrities fawned over him. Even Al Sharpton sucked up to him for money for donations. Politicians went to him for money because he was wealthy and he was, someone that they wanted to get, to be next to. The very moment that he stated that he was going to run for the presidency, all of a sudden Russian disinformation, he's lying, he's cheating on his wife says that. They targeted at the time, they targeted his 11-year-old son, Barron. Now think about that. Say you want to go for a job, and people don't like you. So to get back at you for going for that job, they go after your children. That is corruption, period. Plain and simple, that is corruption. The Democratic Party has now become the Democratic Communist Party, because I have yet to see any conservative Democrat stand up and speak out for the people. Good example, I live in New York State. Governor Hochul, she does everything in her power to target the conservatives and the Republicans. And she ignores everything that we ask of her. She goes after our cars. They're supposedly making it illegal to have pickup trucks now in the next 10 years here in New York. They went after the stoves. They went after this. They went after that. And then she turns around and these business, dealings that she gives them to friends of her husband. That way it's not her. It's just like Nancy Pelosi with the stock options. She doesn't do it herself. She bedroom talk. She lets her husband know, and her husband does everything. And they say, "Oh, well, I'm not responsible. I didn't do it." So Hochul's doing the same thing. Okay, so New York State is corrupt. The United States right now is corrupt. They have been targeting former President Trump since the day he ran for and won the election. Hillary Clinton, she's gone after him. But nobody has gone after and locked up any of the Democrats. None. And now you have this latest, venture targeting Elon Musk and his company because He will not hire illegals. Let's put a timeline on this. Biden stopped the border wall from being completed. Illegals poured into this country in the last 2 years, over 5 million of them. And Democrats in the Democrat states are giving these illegals rights to vote. Illinois wants to hire them for police work. California does too. New York State gives, in violation of federal law, they say it's state law, state aid, and they're giving housing, education, medical, food stamps to illegals coming into this state, provided that they vote Democrat in all state and local elections, because as stated to one illegal who I know personally, he said that they're told that the federal government does not monitor state and local elections. It's not their problem. It's not federal. So that's why they're doing it. And now, like I said, now the Department of Justice is targeting Elon Musk and his company for failure to hire illegals, which is a violation of federal law. If this continues, it means that you do not have to be a citizen to work here. It means you do not have to be a citizen to vote here. It means you do not have to be a citizen to drive here. You do not have to be a citizen to do anything here. And you know what that means? You are no longer in the United States. We have officially become a third world banana republic under the control of a bunch of communist dictators in Washington, D.C. This is what is happening right now. And until the people stand up and put their foot down and vote every single one of these Democrats out of office, and if they do not impose voter ID to ensure fair elections, if they do not impose term limits upon all elected officials, you can kiss this country goodbye. I'm 65. I don't know how much longer I'm going to live. So it's not going to be a major problem for me, But I worry about my children. I worry about my grandchildren. What is going to happen to them? We were the freest country on the planet. We were the country that people fought to come to. And what happened? Those in corrupt high places changed the rules, modified the rules. What's his name? Secretary Mayorkas. Violation of 2006, Secure Fence Act. They break the law and not held accountable. This is what's going on. We need to fight back and hold these people accountable, or you can kiss this country goodbye. And that's a fact. Okay? I see how.